In yesterday's video, we showed the photo of Colby Covington running into Gilbert Burns at a concert. Gilbert provided the backstory of this photo on the Show Me the Money podcast. He says Colby came off very fake and just kept telling Gilbert how big of a fan he is of him. Gilbert said that Colby said it so many times it was like too much.
You know, Gilbert Burns, I know he's retired. You know, Chael said he's retired, so we know he's retired. And honestly, Gilbert's the biggest fan. He's always been a fan of me. He took a picture of me at Hard Rock a couple months ago, and he's been real nice. He didn't release the picture. I know Gilbert put the picture up like in his house, and he framed it because he's such a big fan of me.
First of all, did you actually take a picture with him?
What do you think?
I think Colby's always full of
that happened.
Oh, it did happen.
So not on the way he's saying. So it was a Brazilian concert going on. That was 3 years ago, I think. As we were walking off, Colby was there, and Colby, he saw me, and then he called me, hey, come here. And then I was over ready. No, I don't know. I was ready if something happened. But then, bro, this guy is this guy is so fake, bro, that he was like, oh, Gilbert, I'm a huge fan. Oh, bro, you're a warrior. I respect you, you're a family guy, this and that. If I always said something about you, you know, just to promote, I'm sorry. And then, but he kept going on that you see it. And he kept saying, bro, you're such a warrior. I'm a huge fan. I like so much. I always watch your fights. And he keeps saying. Then I'm like, at one point I say, okay, bro, like.
You felt like it was phony?
Yeah, it was too much. And because I came ready, I came with one energy. Like, if said something, it's on, you know, like, especially no one, until the security came, I beat the crap out of you already. So I was kind of on that energy. And then when he started saying it, kind of slowed down a little bit. My guy that was in the concert, he was kind of hearing everything. Then he saw the energy was kind of like, we're not going to fight. He was so cool. And the guy asked him to take a picture.
Cain Velasquez believes Jon Jones will beat Tom Aspinall if they do end up fighting. Cain alludes that he sees some weaknesses in Tom's striking and says since Jon is a master at studying fighters and their patterns, Jon probably sees the same thing. Speaking to Ariel Helwani, Cain said, no, I don't think he beats Jon Jones. Me just watching him, I kind of see his pattern a little bit in his striking. The way he comes in and strikes, I think Jon sees it too. So I think with that, Jon studies. He does his homework. He's a master at this. He analyzes things. He studies you over and over again. I think just for that reason, he's going to know what to do. So I don't think Aspinall beats Jon. Everybody has a fight pattern. Some people disguise it better than others. The simple fact is the way he comes in and fights, he has a pattern that's somewhat easier to find when he comes in and strikes. A lot of things come with that. It's disguising the pattern. It's throwing fakes before. But when he comes in and attacks, he comes in and attacks. It's 100% full go. He comes in and glides in, lunges in, and does his attack. Not that it's not effective, it is. He's done great things with it. Look where he is now. I'm not taking anything away from him, but I think that the type of guy that Jon Jones is, I think he studies him and he beats him because of that. Alexander Volkanovski recreated the Alex Pereira roller coaster meme. Alex posted this photo a while back of him having absolutely zero expression on a roller coaster. Today Volk posted this to his Instagram. He wrote Shama coaster at Alex Pereira. Did I pull it off? Chris Curtis and Sean Strickland appear to be friends again. The two had a falling out months ago. On X, Curtis wrote, for those wondering, I believe there is a certain amount of respect that you give to those who support you. When that respect is not reciprocated, it doesn't matter who it is. Those people can no longer be involved in your inner circle. It's that simple. Life goes on, guys. So recently some photos emerged of Chris and Sean training together. Chris did an interview with MMA Junkie. He said, I've never left the gym. Me and Sean fight a lot. When you've known somebody for that long, you're going to have some friction. You know how to get under each other's skin. We've had words and fist fights on multiple occasions. It's always going to be that way. We're very different personalities with very different beliefs and boundaries. We've both crossed those boundaries a lot more than most people, so it's going to happen. It's just part of the game. Santiago Ponzinibbio is scheduled to face Carlston Harris this weekend. Although Santiago is 38 years old, he doesn't plan on retiring anytime soon. He says he wants 20 more fights.
Feel amazing, brother. Feel amazing. The opportunity to start the year in the good way, right? Good opponent, co-main event, take a victory on this Saturday and try to have a active year, right? Now that's crazy, right? This time passed and I completed 12 years on the highest level in the world. I'm so happy, I'm so happy with my career, and I want to do 20 more fights. I want to continue fighting the most I can. For sure, we need to put the emotions on the side because they make you pissed off or whatever, but you need to analyze what you can do better for the next one and continue moving forward. That's it, it's simple. That's what I did. We study, we growing with this split decision. Doesn't matter if I'm still thinking that I won. It is what it is, and we improve like a fighter. So good. He's have a big heart. He's a good fighter, good reach, and great grappling. And I'm excited, because the style make the good fight, and he have a great style, exciting style. We have everything to make a great fight. I'm ready for everything that he have. I'm ready to finish him. I think that's pretty important. When he feel my pressure, he gonna try to hold me. To make a dirty fight, put me in the cage or take me down, and pretty important, I can defend the position and punish him every time that he try to do that. That's the perfect 2025. Start the year with a great victory, great finish, and try to make 3-4 fights this year, stay active. That's my goal, my dream for this year.
Rampage Jackson and Rashad Evans have confirmed that they will be boxing each other at some point this year. Rashad did an interview with SiriusXM and stated despite the two now being friends, he doesn't expect Rampage to go easy on him. Rampage responded saying Rashad is a smart man. He's right, so I'm not gonna lie. This ain't no sparring match. I wouldn't dare waste this opportunity. If you know me, you know I wouldn't do that to the fans.
What's the rule set in this match?
It's going to be an exhibition. It's going to be I believe 6 to 8 rounds. I'm not sure exactly which one it'll be, but I don't expect him to go light at all. Like this is going to be a fight for real. Like for him, like I've been watching him. I've been watching him and looking at the kind of shape that he's in these days. His body has slimmed down a little bit. His body's slimmed down a little bit, and his head is looking a little bit bigger now. You know what I'm saying? but I know he's in shape though. And he's focused and he's determined, and he wants to he wants to put it on me. I know he does, and I know he wants to get his revenge back. So for me, that's motivating for me. That for me is like, all right, I even though we're in a position where we're not hating each other, we still have that healthy competitive spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like once the deal got signed and everything, he was like, "Hey, it's on." You know what I'm saying? It's on. So, I'm with it and I'm ready for it because I know that he's gonna bring his best.
Like when I hear exhibition, sometimes I feel like it's a bit of a gray area because it's like. Yeah. Is there an agreement that we're not going to try to knock each other out, or is it that just what we have to do to get it sanctioned? And then once it's on, like you're saying. Like I'm just curious. You said he's ready to come and kind of get his revenge, but are you going in there kind of like, I don't want to say sparring, but like hit as hard as you want to get hit? Let me feel the energy you bring, and I'm going to bring that same energy back.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's I don't want to go there and do like a sparring match because. I look at this like even though I'm not saying I'm gonna have a boxing career, you never know what opportunities are gonna come, and you never know what one thing can lead to the next. So I don't want to go out there looking bad at all. I don't want to go out there looking bad. I don't want to go out there look like I'm pulling punches. I don't want to go out there and not give the fans something that they want to see, something fun that they want to see.
Colby Covington recently came out and said that he was contemplating moving up to the middleweight division. Colby said that he was interested in fighting Sean Strickland. Michael Bisping gave his take on this and doesn't buy it. On his YouTube channel, Bisping said Colby Covington versus Sean Strickland. First of all, Colby's too small, simple as that. Colby Covington, I don't think he's going to be fighting Sean Strickland anytime soon. I mean, for example, if Sean goes out there and beats Dricus du Plessis, there's no way. There's no way in hell that Colby moves up to 185 and gets an immediate title fight. We know that he's used to getting a lot of title fights. He fought Kamaru Usman, right? He lost in round 5. Then he beats Tyron Woodley. Then he fights Kamaru Usman again. He beats Jorge Masvidal and then gets a title shot again, right? You've had 3 title fights at 170. You ain't going to walk into a title fight in your inaugural fight at 185 pounds. The rematch between Islam Makhachev and Arman Tsarukyan goes down next week at UFC 311. Islam is currently a massive -410 favorite over Arman. Jon John Anik and Kenny Florian react to this. They think that Islam being the favorite is justified, but maybe not by that much.
Ken Flo, Islam Makhachev, minus 410. The betting favorite. The comeback on Arman Tsarukyan is plus 290. You don't always see a spread that wide. Sometimes you might see a minus 410, plus 320 or so. What do you make of the betting line in the lightweight championship fight that is upon us here 12 days from now? Wow, 12 days. Wow.
Crazy. You know, I think Makhachev has probably made as much improvements as Tsarukyan, perhaps more. And the fact that he's been the champ for a little while now, I think just makes him that much more mature and dangerous and composed in this spot. Tsarukyan, though, is one of the few guys who has given a guy like Islam Makhachev trouble when it came to the wrestling department. Can he continue to do that? I'm not sure. But he's certainly going to have to keep this one on the feet, or maybe try to get on top of Islam Makhachev somehow. So it may very well come down to see who the better striker is, and Makhachev has made huge improvements in that realm. We've seen him now land good shots, put together good combinations, and be a threat there. So I have to lean to Islam Makhachev. Is he a minus 400 favorite? I think that's a little generous, but you know, Makhachev still in control here heading into that fight, I think.
Kamaru Usman has a message for the welterweight division. He responds to the notion that he's scared of certain contenders. Just recently, Ian Gary told Usman that he had little balls and that he's running from him. Usman tells them to shut their mouths and to wait for him to be healthy again because he's willing to fight anybody.
So for those of you who keeps thinking that I'm not fighting because I'm choosing not to fight, like all these stupid guys, these stupid fighters that are running their mouths saying, oh yeah, he don't want to fight me, he don't want to fight me. Shut your mouth. No one is scared of any of you. I've been at the top of the division, pound for pound, with an iron fist, spanking all of y'all for a while. So listen, when I am healthy, I will get in there. I want to fight, and I can't wait to fight, to whoop one of y'all. So shut your mouth, all of you stupid welterweights. Shut your mouth and wait for when I am healthy again. I'll fight all of you. I don't care. Just be patient, okay? Thank you.
Damn.
2025 will be a great year for everybody, all right?
So recently, Joe Rogan came out and said that he heard a rumor that Jon Jones is demanding $30 million to fight Tom Aspinall. Joe said the UFC was going to pay it. Today, Joe says that rumor ended up not being true. On the Joe Rogan Experience, Joe said, speaking of which, I have to correct something. We were talking about Jon Jones. I had heard a rumor that Jon Jones wanted $30 million to fight Tom Aspinall, and I did hear that rumor. I did hear that the UFC said yes, but it is not true. Dana contacted me and said that that rumor is bullshit, so I felt obligated to tell everybody that that was a fake rumor. Apparently, Jon is thinking about retiring. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's in reference to Chris Curtis saying that he was offered Alex Pereira in 2022, but said no. It's from Trey Ball Wavy. It says Chris Curtis with the smartest duck of all time. The second one's in reference to Bryce Hall saying that Mark Zuckerberg is a liar. It says Bryce getting upset that his flat earth post getting fact checked is the funniest thing. And the final one says skipping every Bo Nickel news faster than the last time. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.